They're not quite ready yet. Can you play it again, boys?
When we last left our heroes, they were deep in the bowels of the Fastwater Fudge Factory, where they had cornered the stool pigeon on a rickety balcony. Give yourself up, stool pigeon. Your gang set you afloat. That rickety balcony will surely fall. You've nowhere left the runs.
No, I have information you're going to need. It's all about... Did he just say the runs?
You don't know anything worth knowing, stool pigeon.
No. Time is of the essence. The entire fate of Old Warehouston... Excuse me. Old Warehouston City Vilberg depends on you knowing why everybody is laughing when they say your name. You have information?
About that?
I'm nodding my head. I know that you two can see that, but I just want to say it, out loud.
Just one question, stool pigeon. Does the answer have anything to do with that enormous crate that's being pushed from the balcony directly above your head?
You know what, Hot Carlos? It very likely does. I imagine that they don't want me to be able to tell you.
And to everyone's surprise, the stool pigeon is crushed under the crushing weight of a crate filled with unassembled IKEA furniture.
Fly, Hot Carlos, fly. Drop a steaming load of justice on our bad commune of futures.
Hot Carlos, what happened here? The stool pigeon looks like he was ironically crushed by a crate of dressers and stools. Where did the stools land on him, Hot Carlos?
Well, it looks like they landed right in the middle of his social calendar for the near future. No! Oh, it's a good one, Hot Carlos. I love my job sometimes, I tell you what. Here we go, we're here with the spatulas.
No, you gotta wait till they get the forklift in here. Just hang out.
I discovered a clue, Hot Carlos. The crate was invoiced to a company here in town.
To the Deus Ex Machina Crab and Home Furnishing Company.
Quickly, ready the jet to leave for the ultimate search computer in the underground steamer dome.
You guys, I just want to look that up on my phone, and I think that name's pronounced
Look here, Dingleboy. The Deus Ex Machina Crab Company, owned by the tinned crab magnate, one Pierre Gooseman, philanthropist and beloved hometown curling star.
What's that, Hot Carlos? I can't really hear you. Turn down the flames on that galvanized rubber, Dingleboy. You can melt down expensive tires when we've solved the case.
So what's the plan, Hot Carlos?
It's time to pay a visit to this Mr. Gooseman and ask him about his Deus Ex Machina Crab and Home Furnishing. Sir, do you have an appointment with two gentlemen in absolutely ridiculous costume?
Yes, that's quite all right, Sleeves. Let them in, let them in.
Thank you, Mr. Gooseman. We want to know all about the Deus Ex Machina Crab Company.
Sir, he does not say it.
No, it's quite all right, Sleeves. Why don't you go and sparkle us up a brace of phosphates for, our honored guest.
And so, Mr. Gooseman showed the masked heroes around his palatial estate, complete with a peacock farm and a modern performance art percussion ensemble.
So as you can see, my dear Hot Carlos, I started this whole empire with but a single boat-catching crab and a small mom-and-pop canning factory with a staff of 400.
Very impressive.
Yes, and I'm sorry about the peacocks. They're very tired. That's why they're not making any noise.
Perfectly understandable.
Yes. But now we have an unbreakable contract to ship all of Old Warehouston City Vilberg supplies. Hard to believe, isn't it?
But what was one of your crates doing down at the old abandoned Fastwater Fudge Factory last night, sir?
Our crates supply both delicious room temperature lump crab and stools and home furnishings to the whole district, my dear boy. Then how do you explain these evil handprints, which appear to be made up from blood and humus?
Oh, sir, he says it. Oh, God.
And this note saying, Rodney, your stool pigeon ass is going to be flatter than a pancake.
No, sir, when your company achieves what mine has, you make many enemies. Why, long before crab was our only cash cow, we caught and dealt in carp.
Extremely interesting.
And now perhaps you would prefer if tomorrow's frontier players would drive in a more cacophonous direction with their muse and leave structured rhythm behind.
Yeah, if you don't mind, but maybe wait about 35 seconds in case you have any more important exposition to dump.
Great idea, Hot Carlos. Fucking ball nose.
Of course, yes. Well, I dealt in carp, you see, a bony, mostly worthless feed fish, and my competitor Lazard the Leech, he would play not by the rules.
You troll certain waters, you take the carp, you store them in your chest. Yes, Lazard, he wants special treatment. He takes my load and he stores it on his chest. And then all of a sudden, he wants me to store his load on my chest. Do you understand?
Yes, the whole of your ship, of course. The trials of maritime life.
It got to be so bad in between these nighttime attacks by large mutated cephalopods and all this aforementioned shady dealings with his carp in my chest and mine on his sometime. I tell you the truth, it just turned into a real cluster.
And that's when me and Lazard parted ways. I see.
There were heart displays.
And now I need you to do a favor for me. Hot Carlos, I need you to stop Lazard from running his crooked business. He'll be at the old 68th Pier tonight taking a payoff.
We'll do it. Well, here we are at Dock 68, Hot Carlos. But why did we agree to do Mr. Gooseman's errand down here? Sounds like shady business.
Tell you the truth, Dingle Boy, I am not certain what we even agreed to do. I just want to get away from that god-awful ding. Oh my goodness.
Look out, Carlos. A shady old man in a tattered sailor's jacket.
Halt, fiend. Are you Lazard the Leech?
That's right, Hot Carlos. And my friends are here to meet you too.
Oh no! 5 silent men brandishing machine guns.
I named mine Francine.
Jeez, you're a silent man.
Oh, yeah, don't you start talking too now. This is some dog and pony shit.
Get it together.
So well, worthy then. Oh yes, getting on with the killing of you by us.
That was bullets, Hot Carlos.
Will the bullets hit Hot Carlos and Dingle Boy in any vital organs? And just why is Dingle Boy burning tires
Fly,
anyway?
Hot Carlos, fly.
Hey, pretty weird is all I'm saying. I mean,
Of a steaming lord of justice.
Boy needs a better hobby. I mean, does Hot Carlos mind? Is he his legal guardian? Is he in some sort of role where he can stop this? These are the questions I'd like answered.
Well, you can shove them. The show's not about you and announce your name. So move on to the non-sec.
We're still doing the cow. We're still doing the cow. Yeah, we never stopped. We continue all week long. Call us next Thursday.
We'll be doing the cow.
We never ever stop.
Doing the cow.
Options are limited. It's IHOP,
On doing the cow.
hot box truck,
Doing the cow.
pop an outdoor squat,
Doing the cow.
smoke some,